What's up guys, Bodie Davison back with another video for you. So, today's video is going to be touching on dropshipping on eBay again because I've been getting quite a few questions since I've done that video the other day. If you actually go way back on my channel though, those are some of the first videos I was talking about. But I'll do this video, which will be a more updated one because I had no subscribers back then. So now we're up to, I think it's 1,189 subscribers at the moment. So I only just passed 1,000 last Saturday and it's grown 189 this week. So for any of you guys that are growing your channel, I can tell you this: be consistent. So consistency wins with everything. Be consistent, be honest. I just wrote a post about this earlier in the Facebook group. Be consistent, be honest. Obviously have good content. So there's a reason that people first start watching your videos. And then yeah, I honestly think posting a video every day is going to help you. And you're going to go through a big section where no one's watching your videos. Like, it wasn't too long ago. Well, it was a while ago, I guess, probably a month ago or whatever. But like, I was happy to get 20 or 30 views on a video. And then now we're over 100 at least every day. Like, that's pretty much a minimum. And then I have one that I done the other day, which was, I can't even think of what it was called at the moment, but it was done 6 days ago, and then that's up to 1,500 people have watched it already. So that one's just taken off. And that's the other interesting thing. You never know which one's going to be the video that takes off for you. And I've got a few that have. But then some other ones, I thought they were really good content, but then they don't take off. So you just don't know. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about dropshipping on eBay. So I don't mind sharing all this stuff because I really don't do this anymore. Like that video I made 2 days ago or whatever, saying that I had sold the, I've got it pulled up here. Oh no, in here, sorry. I had sold this, and then showing you guys like I had sold, yeah, 2 of them here. I really don't put any attention on eBay because once you start making money online, right, you have like a, let's say you have a priority list, like what's going to make you the most money. So when you have a lot of things going on, I understand what it's like to be broke and like $50 extra a day is huge and stuff like that. But once you start getting the ball rolling and realizing how many different ways that you can make money online and start having success with it, you really start to prioritize, okay, what's going to make me the most money? Like, what's the most bang for my buck sort of thing. So anyway, that's why these little profits, you know, like you're making whatever, $10 profit or whatever it ends up being. So there's 2 of them, $20 each. Let's say you make $10 profit. That's very low on my priority list because I could put effort into something else and make way more money. So yeah, anyway, I understand what it's like to have very little money though, so this stuff can seem important, and that's how I got started with it. So I'll teach you guys all about it. Now, if you're going to do this, let's pull up Aliexpress actually. If you're going to dropship off Aliexpress, it's a risk because of the shipping times. So you have to make sure that you state the shipping times. Like I was saying, it's the same as having a Shopify store. So what I actually did here is pulled up my actual ad for this. So this here, this is the actual ad for it, and this is the description. So this description, I straight up copied and pasted off someone else's description. And I'll tell you what, everyone does that on eBay. Now, the reason that I have this sort of description is 1, it makes it look way more legit. But 2, keywords. So on eBay, it's a big deal to rank highly with keywords. So having all these keywords in here, plus having look at the title, how I've got it set out. So you have your biggest keyword towards the start, and then you have all the other sort of keywords that are going to get searched. So that's why a lot of eBay listings look like this, because that's how the algorithm works on eBay. Or at least it used to anyway when I first started doing this stuff. And I just sold these, so obviously it still does. So you want to put jam as many relevant keywords in your title, and then you want to have your description with lots of keywords in there as well. So it's still talking about chakra, stone, bracelet up here. bracelet, see how many times bracelets in here, all that sort of stuff. And then it's got a bigger description down here. And then I want to show you this. This is what I was talking about. See this at the bottom? Note, shipping will take 1 to 4 weeks as product is shipped from overseas. That's what I have in all of my eBay listings. And I have a very similar thing in my Shopify stores. So you've got to have that. I should have done that even bigger, by the way. I have it bigger in other listings, but this is always in them multiple times most of the time. So there's no way that they can't miss it. And yeah, I should have done that even bigger. Usually I have it bigger. So shipping will take 1 to 4 weeks. And that's because, let's say that I get that bracelet, if I could type properly. Just go orders. So let's say that I got it as this one. That's it there, isn't it? Yeah. So this is exactly what I did the other day. I've shipped this one out to that customer. So let's say that I've got this one off here. Whoops. And I'm in Australia, and so was the customer because it's eBay Australia. So e-packet, 13 to 20 days. So there you go. That's what I've sent out to them with the e-packet. And where am I? This one. And then you've got that note saying it's going to be 1 to 4 weeks because that's to deal with the e-packet shipping time. So, and then I also have on there, how long it's going to take for me to process it or whatever as well. So yeah, I just wanted to go over this. This is another one that is on my eBay that I thought I'd pull up. So these are yoga resistance bands, and I'll show you exactly which one it is. Because like I said, I don't mind showing you this stuff. I don't do it much anymore, so it doesn't matter to me. But I have sold quite a few of these on eBay as well, so I'll show you exactly which ones they are. And that's the other thing I wanted to get out as well. If you're going to do this, don't come and suck at me if people negative feedback you because of the shipping times. I've only had one negative feedback, but I could imagine if you were doing a high volume of like these long shipping times, like this one, you're going to get negative feedback. That's why it's probably not a good idea to do it on eBay. And that's why I really didn't do it too much. But I will say I've sold heaps of these and heaps of these yoga bands. Where are we? Yoga bands as well. And just basic stuff like that. Other bracelets, and never had a problem with it. Because I have where are we? I have all of my product ads like this, so 1 to 4 weeks as product is shipped from overseas. And if you're going to do it, you guys can copy exactly this. Just put the same thing down the bottom. I would put it bolder, like bold and bigger. Yeah, so this, where are we? I'll show you exactly which yoga bands I've done. And I actually have had good feedback on these, so which ones are they? This one right here. So this one here, I've done this. Sold a heap of these on eBay as well. And then same deal. It was drop shipped straight from Aliexpress, straight to Australia. See? Shipping via e-packet. So obviously you want to check whether the products have e-packet. You never want to do the China shipping time because that's like 40 days or whatever, or even longer. So if you can do e-packet with 13 to 20 days, that's the other thing I was going to say as well. So with all of these things that I've done on eBay, make sure you pick like a real basic product. So nothing can go wrong with this. It has no electronics, nothing like that. Nothing can go wrong with it. It's very unlikely that anything's going to go wrong with a bracelet like this as well. Like, yeah, they're cheap, but all bracelets are fairly cheap. So you're going to be very unlucky for anything to go wrong with that. So make sure you do something basic. I just remember one of the other things I've done heaps of. Let's go up. And if you look at my old videos, I show you like me fulfilling orders of these ones. Phone, tripod. There'd be all different types of ones these days, but go grid view. Yeah, these exact ones here. So I've done these, heaps of these I've done on eBay. Lots and lots. I'll tell you what else. If you're looking up products on eBay and they have the clear background like that, usually these people are drop shipping them from overseas as well. If you go and look at their shipping times, they're usually doing exactly the same thing. There's lots of people that do it. If they have this clear white background, they've probably got their supplier photos from here. Oh, that's the other thing. That's the reason I had this pulled up. Yeah, here we go. Gamer FFCC in my YouTube comments 2 hours ago. Hey, one question. Do you only run risk of copyright issues if you use branded products for drop shipping? Yes, you definitely run it there. What if you use unbranded products? So if you're using unbranded China products, then yeah, you could probably get away with it. But if they're unbranded and like, let's say they're knockoff Yeezys or something like that, you can still get done for copyright there. So just be careful with that. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. So that's not saying that you can get away with that sort of stuff. And are you allowed to use the images from Aliexpress on your eBay listing? Yes, you can do that, but make sure that they don't have anyone's logos on them. Like, make sure they're the manufacturer's photos, because sometimes the manufacturers, like, let's say this guy's talking about eBay, but let's say if you were doing, if you're importing with a Burlo onto your Shopify store, it'll give you a heap of photos that you can use that are from the manufacturer, but sometimes they're actual customers' photos. So just be careful that you're not taking the wrong photos. Make sure you take unbranded photos that aren't anyone's, don't belong to anyone, because you don't want to do that Dan DeSilva style, getting sued. So anyway, yeah, be careful with products like, yeah, branded products, don't do them. You're going to get in trouble. I know a lot of people get away with them. Like, we've looked at many stores on this channel where they're making a killing off Game of Thrones stuff and all that, and Hello Kitty, and the list goes on, Wolverine and Marvel heroes and all that stuff. But let's say you're like, oh, I'm going to try that out. Well, you could be the 1%er that ends up getting sued, and then you are in a lot of trouble, and you're about to get some big fines that you can't afford. So just be very careful with that, guys. So yeah, you really want to use China generic sort of products that no one owns and no one has. And that's another thing that I've always said, like, the best niche to get into is the one that it's not saturated, because then you're not going to run into all sorts of issues competing against guys with branded products and stuff. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. I hope I haven't mumbled on too much, but my general thing here is, how do you rank on eBay? It all comes down to keywords, and then make sure you have a good looking description. Make sure your description, like, you would buy from it. It's just like a Shopify store. If I looked at this description, it looks pretty legit, and that's why they sell. But if you had some like really poor description that doesn't say much about the product at all like that, it's not going to sell. Very similar product descriptions for eBay and for Amazon, and for, well, Amazon doesn't let you get away with it. That's why Amazon's awesome. But yeah, eBay having a really poor or no product description, no one's going to buy that. They want to be warmed up. They want to know about the product. So this sort of stuff, people love it. Yeah, lots of keywords, like I was saying. So like with the heading on this, just keyword. That's how you're going to rank higher. And then keywords in your description. Make sure you use good pictures, good clear pictures like this. I guess that was it. And then yeah, these have done well. I've sold these. I sold these for $35, I'm pretty sure. And I've sold at least 10 of them, at least. So these have done well for me, and I've never had any complaints. And what else did I pull up? Yeah, these as well. So the tripod phones. Again, see what I mean by like a real generic product like that? There's nothing that can go wrong with that. So they're the sort of products that you want to drop ship, because if you do something with like that takes batteries or whatever, there's so many problems that you could have. But something like this, very basic and generic, that has ePacket, by the way, make sure you have ePacket. Yeah, you're not gonna run into any problems with. But yeah, this is all advice. You can do whatever the heck you like. Yeah. Look at that, nice and big. This is in the yoga bands one. That's what I was bringing up before. So this is the yoga bands eBay listing of mine. Look at how big I've got this. Shipping will take 1 to 4 weeks. So there's no way that they can miss it, if you know what I mean. That's going to keep your complaints down. If they do message you, make sure you reply to them and keep them in the loop of what's going on. As I've said before, customers just want to know what's going on. They want to know that someone's there. You don't just, like, people get so annoyed with customers, but trust me, keep your customers happy. They'll say good things about you. They won't give you negative feedback when you talk on eBay, and they won't, just talk poorly of your brand in general if we're talking Shopify. So anyway, I'll leave that there. I hope that answers a lot of your questions about dropshipping on eBay. I don't really do it, even though I've got a few products that are selling, like I showed you with this one that sold the other day. I don't really do it though. It's not a focus of mine. On my list of things to do, it's very low to the, down to the bottom. So yeah, I'll leave it there, guys. Make sure you give this video a like for me. Leave a comment below if there's anything you didn't understand there or anything that you want me to go over more, and I'll just answer it in the comments for you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are growing fast. I'll see you guys in the next video.